What do we got?
You stole my line.
Well, it's your whiskey.
That's true. I know what we got. I apparently bought this.
Yes.
So I've heard about this a while ago, and I've been looking for it, and it finally made its way to the great state of New Jersey. And I saw this Brothers Bond. This is a straight bourbon whiskey that's put together by two guys who were actors on the show Vampire Diaries.
Never saw the show. What are their names?
Ian Somerhalder and Paul Wesley.
Are they Americans?
They are Americans.
Okay.
Which is not an unusual question to ask.
I'm just curious.
Of many of the people on the cast, a lot of them are not Americans.
Right.
They apparently are now brothers, I guess, tested in fire. They're Brothers Bond.
Okay.
So they put this together. On the show, they are supposed to play vampires from the 1850s. They've been around for long periods of time, and they drink rather prodigiously.
Okay.
And most of what they drink is some sort of whiskey. So they put together an idea to say, hey, why don't we do this ourselves? Because we're actors, we have a lot of downtime, and apparently enough money to venture capital something.
Right.
So this is a product that comes from MGP. They make
we know this for a fact?
We know this for a fact.
Okay.
They are disclosing where it comes from. Okay. Because from MGP, they make the selections themselves, and they play some role in the blending of it.
Interesting.
So it is a straight bourbon whiskey.
Okay.
They make small batches of it, and this is what it is.
Should I have been pouring? Or
If you would like to pour, I'll read a little bit more.
Okay. Let's do that.
Our friendship's true bond strengthened while drinking bourbon both on and off screen for over a decade. Brothers Bond is a nod to our on-screen characters. Oh, it made a pop.
Made a pop.
And now,
wait.
glug glug.
Right. I'm a glug glug tease.
There you go.
I'm a glug glug tease.
Oh, that's...
I'm like the Gypsy Rose Lee.
That is... Yo, slow down there, fella.
I'm the Gypsy... I'm in the role of Limp D, or in the role of Mike, today is G-Lo.
The heavy pour.
The heavy pour.
Brothers Bond is a nod to our on-screen characters, our shared love for great bourbon, and a reflection of the brotherhood we formed over the years. They went through a long process of blending and tasting an ample assortment of mash bills, and they are very proud of what they put together now.
You know what that sounds like? A good time.
It seems like a very good time. And you go out to their website, brothersbondbourbon.com, and they apparently have a lot of videos of them having a good time.
I respect that.
I can't really feel bad for them.
I'm a little jealous.
They have several ways to drink it besides straight, where they have a number of recipes that are sitting out there. They have, instead of an old-fashioned, they have a Brothers Fashioned. They make a Mystic Charmer. They do a bonfire, which is like a hot cream, whipped cream kind of,
okay.
I guess an Irish coffee-ish kind of thing out there. It's got a bunch of recipes. They have a bunch of things out there. It just seems like a very good site for the person who's going to buy something because it's pretty.
Okay.
And that would be me. And it comes in at 80 proof, so it's not aggressive. Cheers.
Cheers. It's a little grainy on the nose.
I get a lot of that corn. Get a lot of corn.
Like cereally?
Yeah,
grainy.
get a lot of corn. Yeah, it gives you that kind of nose to it. They disclose that it is 65% corn, 22% rye, and the rest is barley and wheat.
Yeah, it's a little grainy on the nose.
Yeah, you get that cereal grains. It's a little bit like a Captain Crunch.
Wow, not quite
you get
not as sweet.
You
as
get the
Captain
corn
Crunch.
on the nose. But on the back end, I'm getting a little bit of something else, which maybe is the rye sharpness.
Maybe.
A little bit of that. But again, it's very grainy.
Yeah. All right, I'm going to go for a taste because I'm not getting a whole lot on the nose. And again, like another whiskey we reviewed recently, we just opened the bottle, and I really do think they need to aerate a little bit.
Well, that's a surprisingly good sipper.
It's kind of light, don't you think?
Yeah, I think 40% might be maybe a starting point.
Yeah.
I'd like to see this at a higher ABV, but there is a little bit of peppery.
Yeah, it's not super sweet.
Yeah.
It's more herbally than anything else.
It's nice.
Yeah,
it's a sipper.
It's not bad.
That's a sipper.
I mean, it's not great. I don't think it's great. How much was this? What's the price point?
Maybe 45.
45?
Yeah, 45. Maybe 45.
I mean, it's a nice bottle.
I really don't remember.
What's on the lid? Was it a tree?
Yeah.
I couldn't tell. Like, I'm looking at it from the side. It looks almost like a spear of broccoli.
Short finish. A little bit of peppery up front.
Mm.
Peppery, cinnamon, what did you say it was? You're better at that spice note.
Yeah, more peppery than anything else.
A lot of vanilla, a little caramel.
Not that much vanilla.
Caramel.
I'm not getting that.
No?
No, it's more like herbally, more rye. it seems like more rye forward than corn. Like, I don't find it particularly sweet. It's okay. It's starting to open up, so it's getting a little better.
I think it's quite a sipper.
Yeah,
I was also expecting nothing.
Right.
So,
right.
It doesn't taste bad.
Right. Now, they're sourced from MGP.
Yeah.
Pretty damn good.
They know what they're doing.
They know exactly what they're doing, especially when it comes to rye.
Yeah.
They know exactly what they're doing when it comes to rye.
Well, and just making a bourbon and making something for you. You dial them up and tell them what flavor profile you want, what you're looking for in the mash bill, and they presto, roll it out for you. For a first go round, I think this is actually pretty good.
It's actually getting better as I drink it more. Yeah.
This is something that you get a celebrity behind something. Some of them are just the celebrity, nothing else. All style, no substance. This actually is pretty good. I enjoy it.
Yeah.
I think it's a pretty good sipper. Is it the best bourbon I've ever had?
No.
No.
But I wish it had a little more richness to it.
I think if it was, and again, to make it a bourbon, you're aging things 3 or 4 years.
I guess
if it was maybe aged a little differently, maybe if it was in a different char of the barrel, maybe it was a higher ABV.
Right. There's so many variables we don't know.
There's so many other things to do.
Right.
But it's very nice. They do this in Arkansas.
Okay.
And I'm not necessarily sure climate-wise how that differs from Kentucky.
It's not that far.
But
they're in the same ballpark.
Who knows? Whether they age it there, whether they're getting it aged, or whatever they're doing. But it's I'm intrigued by it. I'd like to see what they do down the road.
Okay.
Keep making it, see what happens.
I'd go maybe like an 86.
Yeah, that's it. So, this is a B plus.
It's a B. It's not stellar. It's not great. I think it might be a little bit high priced for what it is, especially at the 40%. Maybe it was a little higher. I mean, I'm not particularly price sensitive, but a lot of people are. So.
Well, and I think you're also paying a premium because of the uniqueness of it. They're not making, mass-produced bunch of barrels of it. So they're coming out with something. But I enjoyed it. I'd love to try it again.
So, all right, sir. Well, thank you for sharing.
Oh, sure.
And cheers to you. Cheers to Brothers
the Brothers Bond and to Ian Somerhalder and Paul Wesley.
Yeah.
Keep doing this, man. I like to see what comes next.
I'm curious too.
Yeah.
So, all right, folks. Cheers.